Monument Valley, situated within the Navajo Nation on the Arizona-Utah border, stands as an iconic emblem of the American West. This stunning landscape features towering sandstone buttes and mesas that rise dramatically from the ground, reaching heights of up to 1,000 feet. These magnificent formations are the result of natural processes and many years of erosion, sculpting the sandstone into the unique shapes that characterize the area today. However, north of Monument Valley lies a place that appears far too precise to be the product of nature and erosion alone. This location boasts perfectly rectangular and cubic blocks, all with exact 90-degree angles and meticulously straight lines. The dimensions of these blocks are as precisely executed as laser-cut metal, leaving their surfaces flawlessly smooth. The site recently attracted attention from the POV Channel on YouTube, who was intrigued by its precise geometry, likening the arrangement of the blocks to giant Legos. Interestingly, he observed that some areas seemed to have missing blocks. But how is this possible? The cliff and the blocks are made of sandstone, a sedimentary rock primarily composed of sand-sized mineral particles and rock fragments. However, sandstone doesn't naturally split this way. Some blocks are perfect cubes, and upon measurement, the POV Channel found that all sides measure almost exactly 21 feet, making each cubic block around 670 tons. The massive rectangular ones could weigh around 900 tons. A significant portion of the site appears pre-cut, with blocks seemingly segmented into precise pieces, left ready for extraction. Could this have been an enormous quarry of an advanced ancient civilization? Interestingly, there are ancient drawings at the site, likely created by the Navajo people. These drawings depict humanoid figures alongside a spiral symbol. In Navajo culture, the spiral represents the concept of time, which they perceive as cyclical rather than linear. The site, along with many others in the area, including Monument Valley, holds sacred significance for the Navajo. They believe it was formed by the holy people. According to Navajo beliefs, the rock formations and buttes in Monument Valley are remnants of ancient beings who once roamed the earth. These beings were destroyed due to their actions and the will of the gods, leaving behind the large rock formations and buttes as guardians of the land and reminders of the past. Here's an interesting aspect of Navajo mythology. The world has experienced multiple cycles or ages, each concluding with a catastrophic event that wipes out the previous civilization and brings forth a new one. According to the legend, the first and second worlds were destroyed due to discord and conflict. In the third world, the inhabitants became corrupt and disrespectful, prompting the gods to cleanse the earth with a great flood. This tale mirrors the story of Noah's Arkansas. In fact, we've created an entire documentary discussing various great flood stories from around the world, all of which tell a similar narrative of an advanced civilization destroyed by a major cataclysm. Could this mean that the site in question was once an ancient quarry from a civilization eradicated by a great flood thousands of years ago? Interestingly, numerous coral fossils are visible on the surface, suggesting that the entire site was once underwater. When observing the precise angles and smooth surfaces of the gigantic blocks, you might notice similarities with other massive stones around the world, such as those in Baalbek. These Baalbek stones, part of an ancient complex in Lebanon, are among the most fascinating architectural relics of antiquity. The trilithon, comprising 3 enormous stones, forms part of the Temple of Jupiter's podium, with each stone estimated to weigh 800 tons. The true age of this megalithic platform remains a mystery to archaeologists, though many believe it is at least 9,000 years old. The ancient Phoenicians, Greeks, and Romans built their structures and temples on this massive foundation, but none of their constructions match the sheer scale and engineering prowess demonstrated by the Baalbek stones. These colossal blocks were precisely cut, placed with remarkable accuracy, and fitted together perfectly. The methods used for their transportation and assembly continue to baffle historians and engineers alike. Nearby, there is an even larger stone block, known as the Stone of the Pregnant Woman, lying in a quarry, estimated to weigh around 1,000 tons. Many believe such feats could only have been achieved by an advanced ancient civilization possessing technology or knowledge lost to time. Even today, with modern machines and technology, it is impossible for us to lift these massive blocks at Baalbek, let alone stack them on top of each other. While the Baalbek stones are confirmed to be man-made, the Navajo stone blocks remain a mystery. There is still the possibility that they are a natural formation. Although nature does not cut sandstone into blocks with the precision of human-made tools, natural processes can lead to the formation of block-like structures. Initially, sand accumulates in layers through sedimentation, often in basins or low-lying areas where it is compacted as more sediment is deposited on top. Over millions of years, this compacted sand becomes cemented into solid rock through lithification, a process where minerals like quartz or calcite fill the spaces between sand grains, binding them together. As tectonic forces act on the Earth's crust, these sandstone layers can be uplifted, exposing them to surface conditions. Once exposed, sandstone undergoes weathering and erosion, influenced by factors such as wind, water, temperature changes, and biological activity. These erosional processes can carve the sandstone into distinct shapes, including block-like structures, especially along natural lines of weakness like joints and bedding planes. Exploring the natural wonders of our planet reveals many geological masterpieces that mimic the precision of human craftsmanship and showcase perfect geometry. Among these is the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland. This extraordinary landscape is composed of around 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, mostly hexagonal, that descend like steps into the North Sea. Formed around 50 to 60 million years ago due to intense volcanic activity, the rapid cooling of lava upon contact with the sea resulted in the contraction and fracturing of the surface into these astonishing columnar shapes. The uniformity and neatness of these columns resemble a man-made sculpture. Across the Atlantic in California, the Devil's Postpile National Monument showcases a similar phenomenon. Here, the high columns of basalt rise majestically, forming a symmetrical, organ-like structure. This natural phenomenon occurred when a lava flow cooled and shrank, cracking into multi-sided columns. The near-perfect uniformity of these columns, some reaching heights of over 60 feet, is a stunning example of nature's geometric precision. Yet, it's intriguing to note the absence of formations exactly like those in the Navajo Nation, where the precision of the natural stone block seems almost too exact to be a product of nature alone. This distinctiveness may stir a sense of curiosity and skepticism about the purely natural origins of such exact formations. Indeed, the exactitude of the natural stone blocks in the Navajo Nation, with their clean lines and orderly appearance, may seem to stretch the bounds of natural geological processes. This observation invites viewers to ponder the forces and conditions that contribute to the formation of such remarkably precise natural structures. What do you think about the site? Do you believe it's a natural formation or a massive ancient quarry used by an advanced civilization? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching another episode of Just Discovery. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell for future updates on more exciting videos. See you next time.